The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Forced out to his right. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. His pass caught by Nacua. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the 49ers will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
They'll go right back to Garindo. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a short gain of 1. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Juke the defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man in motion right. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. That's complete. Nacua on the left side.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Handoff on second and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This will be caught by Watkins. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On play action now, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the air, McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure do.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the give, it's Garindo. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll throw it. Reeled in by George Kittle.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason.
Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the fray. Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Shotgun handoff to Gurindo. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Receiver in motion, headed right. They go play action on first. He puts some juice on it. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 34 yards on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The 49ers driving ahead. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. McCarthy looking to throw. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it'll be second and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and goal for McCarthy. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sets it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Connection made to Isaac Gurindo. And he's brought down at the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Look into the air here. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Davis there to grab it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw it again. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away. Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed here to McCaffrey. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garindo running between the tackles. Cuts it to the right sideline. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw now. Setting up the running back screen. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He'll throw on first. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, Garindo. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
They've got first down from the 31. Running back sent in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Wangu on the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hutchinson reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again following the sack. Hits his running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. They kick the running back in motion. He'll throw it. And they won't do it. So that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Brought in by Ayuk. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 28. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 22. And that's a 49er first down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The 49ers with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Guerrero. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. Palmed in by Guerrero. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Working inside the red zone. Caught by the open man. He has the San Francisco touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On play action now, McCarthy. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Now McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota! So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for two. He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking for a throw here. They did it! He made the interception! Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Taken in by Harrison. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Second and 10 now. That's complete to Garindo. And he's tackled for no gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Completed to Davis. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. 49ers needing 4 points. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a 49er first down. Setting up to pass. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He'll look to throw it. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Here he is to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now a give to Gurindo. He cuts it to the right sideline. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Searches from the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.